Okay, now, like, this isn't gonna be a long video. It's just like, if you're into the FNAF games, right, and you're like, nice, I just fully finished FNAF 3, which wasn't that hard, you know, it wasn't that scary. But then you get into FNAF 4, right, and you've seen Jinxie play it. You have to have seen that Markiplier clip, right? You had to have seen the Markiplier clip, and you're like, whoa, this game is a lot different. You know, you don't know where they are a lot, and this game looks scary. I don't think I'm gonna play it. This is just a like thing on how to play it. 4 stars. This isn't guaranteed. He just explains the knights. He just like explains the knights and how they work and like the animatronics, how they work and stuff. And I'm gonna read it to you. And you can read it yourself, but yeah, you can read it yourself. Alright, wussies, listen up. Here's how to play FNAF 4 and know the difference between sounds as well as know when you're going to get jump scared. First off, here's the breathing sound effect. This sound effect is shortened when they're at the door, like one puff of that. This link got shut down. Just search up FNAF 4 breathing sound effect on YouTube. Basic tips. FNAF 4 is a game which relies on hearing, what makes it scary unlike the rest when you know where they are. Make sure your volume is not too loud. I can't get an exact volume because all PCs and headphones have different sound volumes. If you can hear that sound effect on YouTube, you should be able to hear it in game. Just turn it up a little more just in case. The only reason I really don't like listening is because the jump scare sound effect is way too loud compared to the soft puff of the breathing. No, the crickets Scott tells you to listen to do not work. Don't try it. They do not work. Only 2 people that this man knows have been killed by Foxy on night 1. He's going to talk about him later. The Freddles, which is like Freddy's minions or whatever. I don't know how to explain them. That's just the best I can give. Search up the Freddles on like Google or something. Shouldn't start appearing until around 1 or 2 a.m. But just in case, check every time after checking both doors. When you go to a door, shut up and listen like you've never listened before. If your headphones are loud enough, you will hear them breathing. Bonnie's is way louder than Chica's, and Chica's is extremely hard to hear because the car pulling into or out of the driveway, which is very loud. Listen for 3 to 5 seconds, maybe longer. If you do not hear breathing, shine your flashlight. You might see them hide at the end of the hallway. If you do hear breathing, close the door until you hear footsteps walking away, and that noise vanishes before returning. Hold on. And that noise vanishes before returning back to your room. Keeping the door closed has consequences. It will allow Bonnie and Chica to get closer, so when you open the door again, they'll kill you. Before you run to a door, listen for footsteps. Whichever headphone you don't hear it out of, that's which door is being flanked. Bonnie and Chica will wait around 10 to 20 seconds. If you don't go to that door, you may to get in your room and kill you. They don't come around 2 a.m. though. Expect to die on night 1, although you may not. Also, quick tip. Do not play with a speaker. Do not play with a speaker. If you play with the speaker, you're signing a death warrant. Just so you guys know. There's around a 25% chance Foxy will get in your closet on night 2. But he is active. Foxy's is different because it's a running noise. Like from FNAF 1. Go to the door, you hear him running, but still wait for breathing. If you do not hear breathing, Foxy doesn't breathe. Shine your light, and there is a slight chance you may see Foxy duck behind the hall at this time. This night is a lot more aggressive than night 1. Bonnie and Chica will come at around late at 12 a.m. or early 1 a.m. And the Freddles are a lot more active. They'll start appearing as early as late 12 a.m. Note, the cupcake just means Chica got in your room, nothing else. The cupcake will like appear in your bed if you're checking the Freddles. That means you cooked. If Foxy manages to get in your closet, your screen will start flashing dark and then back to normal. Also, the closet will creak and move the first time you return to the main view after he got in. You'll tell when he got in. Just shine your light. he has multiple stages in the closet. The mini jump scare, which means you got to him just before he killed you. It is not a jump scare that kills you, but it can scare you into like backing away from your screen or your keyboard. And then you could probably die there. Then Foxy's looking out. Foxy's body and hook visible, and then just Foxy's hook visible. Then the Foxy plushie. Hold the closet closed for about 5 to 7 seconds to revert him back a stage. Once Foxy is in your closet, he is in for the rest of the night, so try not to let him get in very early. Night 3. Bonnie and Chica are pretty much the same, although they do get into your room a lot quicker, around 10 to 15 seconds after getting to the door. Foxy will get in your closet. Just try to keep him at bay for as long as you can, and the Frattles are very active. They can group into 3 at around 20 to 30 seconds if unattended. This night really focuses on Foxy. It's practically his night to go. This is night 3, only the AI harder. Bonnie and Chica are very aggressive. Foxy's pretty much active at 12. The Frettles group to 3 much faster. Not much to be said. You'll be here for a while, like the roadblock. Night 5. Okay, this may be one of the hardest nights in the game. The strictly focuses on Fredbear. So like all of the other AIs gone. Nobody else. You'll first hear Fredbear run towards a door. Go to that door. Instantly shine your flashlight. You'll see him there. Close the door and wait till you hear running again. It sounds like heavier Foxy's run, only slower. Sometimes he may trick you by running to the same door, so listening is key. Now if you hear him laugh, go to your closet. Shine your light. He is most likely there. If not, hurry back to your bed, where his head will be. For the closet, close the door until you hear him run towards the door. If he is on the bed, shine the light until his head disappears. However, sometimes he may laugh, but still be at a door. Fredbear is not tolerant of mistakes, unlike Bonnie and Chica. If you mess up at a door long enough, he'll kill you. Fredbear cannot kill you at a door. He can only kill you if he gets near your room. If you mess up at a door, he'll let you know and make some footsteps, let you know he's at the other door, normally shutting a light at the door, which means he'll instantly get into your room. I'd say the AI levels are Foxy is like the max is 20. So Foxy is level 15, Bonnie is 20, Chica is 20, and Freddy's 15. Because Bonnie and Chica are at your door pretty much at the start. Frettles are a nightmare to keep at bay, and Foxy is still a pain in the butt. Basically, Foxy getting into your closet earlier than 3 a.m. equals game over. At 4 a.m., the 4 animatronics stop harassing you and Fredbear takes the spotlight. His AI is definitely at 20 to survive 2 hours of this jerk. Nightmare. Night 6, only it's not Fredbear 4 a.m., it's Nightmare. A black version of Fredbear who does the exact same thing. His jump scare is just like Golden Freddy's. It's still a picture of his face and an annoying sound that hurts your ears and resets your game from the warning page when you start the game. Kind of sick. Nightmare is literally a nightmare to keep away. He is much less tolerant than Fredbear. One mistake, you're done for. If you're under the closet and he's on the bed, you're done for. Although those jump scares are scary, it's just annoying. 2020 mode. Nightmare mode on steroids times 10. This mode really made me go insane. Literally, I had nightmares of the animatronics after this. It is nightmare mode. Only Foxy and Freddy are so insane. The Frettles group into 2 around 10 seconds. The third joining shortly after with the Frettles. Freddy gets to you a lot earlier than when they group into 3. Foxy will kill you many times. Eventually, you don't become scared of Bonnie and Chica or Foxy. It's Freddy that gets me, even though my 7 hours playing this game was pretty much all 2020 mode. This is the best I can tell you for this night. Good luck. I hope this helped. I can't give any tips on fun with Plush Trap though. I'm bad at that game mode. This is basically it's something that I'm pretty sure it's not guaranteed, but there's a chance at the end of a night, once you beat it, you'll play and with this thing where like you have to shine the light when he's on like a certain point on the ground, and if he gets too close, you'll die. But if the time runs out, you die. You don't die, you just lose. And if you win it, you get like you skip to 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. I think you skip. So yeah. It's like, yeah. This guy, low key, kind of like, because like, oh yeah, don't mind this. Yeah, sometimes down here is this is the clip I'm talking about. Oh yeah, it doesn't show it, but like he goes to the door, he gets jump scared right away. What the jump scares look like? It's every single jump scare, but like there's no sound, so yeah. It's just it. Yeah, so there's also like there was a Halloween mode. I don't know what that is. That's not in the game. Yeah. So hope this helps. Bye.